Fox Sports.
We are Blackboard. We are Detroit.
Tigers baseball on Fox Sports Detroit is presented by
Bell Tire.
From a World Series appearance to starting the American League All-Star Game and winning the 2012 Cy Young Award, David Price has helped transform the Tampa Bay Rays from baseball's laughingstock to a respected organization. But after a trade deadline deal exactly 3 weeks ago, Price now returns to Tampa as a visiting Tiger, looking to celebrate a homecoming for Detroit in the house that he once called home. It's the series finale for Tropicana Field as friends and former teammates turned foes square off next, right here on Fox Sports Detroit.
That first time facing, my old teammates, that'll be a little weird.
Well, it had to feel a little bit strange for David Price this morning, walking into Tropicana Field at 9:20 a.m. as a Detroit Tiger. Earlier today, he was able to greet his former teammate Alex Cobb, his opponent today, and David Price will make his fourth start as a Tiger, but his first here against the Rays. It is the final game of the series featuring the Tigers and Tampa Bay. Hi again, everyone. Welcome to Tigers Baseball. Mario and Peppa alongside Rod Allen. Glad to have you with us. Well, we know what the big story is today. David Price, he's coming right back here to Tampa Bay. The Tigers looking for the sweep. It'll be interesting to see how David does against his former teammates.
Well, he's going to have to amp it down just a taste here today. He's going to be up there because he's going up against his former team. He was just traded 3 weeks ago, so it's going to be very awkward for him. There was a very close knit group over there on the other side as far as their pitching staff was concerned. And David Price was the leader of that entire staff, not only in the dugout, not only in the clubhouse, but also on the mound. His numbers, since he had a Rays uniform on, are simply sparkling.
Well, the Tigers, of course, will have to score some runs to win the ballgame today for David Price. And really, the first two games of the series, they've done really good work, especially with 2 outs.
How about a couple of days ago, we thought the sky was falling. The Tigers' offense was in shambles. They weren't scoring very many runs, but they've gotten it done here in this series, and particularly with 2 outs. The majority of their runs have been scored after 2 are out, whether it be Rajai Davis starting off that very epic inning in last night's game with 2 outs, hitting that double over the head of Joyce in left field. And then it's Victor Martinez just been getting it done. He's driven in 5 runs, and it all gets going because of J.D. Martinez. J.D. Martinez batting behind Victor now. J.D. Martinez now swinging that bat the way he has the majority of the season, has forced Joe Madden into pitching to either Victor or Miggy. He has chosen to walk Miggy. Therefore, Victor has done a lot of damage because J.D. Martinez has been there protecting him.
Hopefully that lineup will get it done again today. We know David Price will. Tigers going for the sweep, and after a short break, we'll send you back to the Call Sam Studios. Check in with Justin White. David Price against the Rays for the first time here at Tropicana Field. Tigers, Tampa next. Tigers baseball on Fox Sports Detroit is brought to you by Comerica Bank, a part of Detroit and the community since 1849. By Ram Trucks, it's summer and great deals are heating up at the Ram Summer Clearance event today. And by Lean Cuisine and Stouffer's Entrees, freshly made, simply frozen. Back here in St. Pete, gorgeous day, hot, humid, but inside the dome, the Tigers and the Rays will get together here for the final game in this three-game series. Tigers have won the first two games of the series, today going for the sweep before they head to Minneapolis. Here's the Tigers starting lineup today, presented by the Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Kinsler, Hunter, and Cabrera in your top three spots. Miggy is DHing today. Victor Martinez at first. J.D. Martinez on a 6-game hitting streak, followed by Castellanos at third. A bottom three of Avila, Suarez, and Rajay Davis. And they are facing the right-handed offerings of Alex Cobb.
A couple of different fastballs for Alex Cobb, 2s and 4s. His two-seamer is one of the best in baseball. He gets tons of ground balls with that. And we talked about a last night's starter, Jake Odorizzi. He was taught that split change by Alex Cobb. He will feature that pitch quite often here today against the Tigers, especially when he gets 2 strikes on them. Let's take a look at the starting defensive alignment for the Tampa Bay Rays this afternoon. It's presented by Tim Hortons. Left to right, they've got Geyer, Jennings, and Zobrist. Third to first, it's Longoria, Escobar, Forsythe, and Sean Rodriguez. Casilli is the catcher once again. Jose Molina, a little banged up, so Casilli has caught all 3 of these games.
We are ready for baseball here this afternoon as Cobb steps on the slab looking for his 9th win of the season. Ian Kinsler will start things off for the Tigers. Kinsler, Hunter, and then Cabrera, and here we go. The first pitch of today's ball game is hit to third on a line and caught by Longoria. Kinsler got 2 steps out of the box. He hit it so hard, Longoria made the play. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Torrey Hunter as he will step in now, and he certainly has had the Bernstein advantage against Alex Cobb. He is 6 for 15 against him career with a double, 3 RBIs. And that equates to a .400 batting average. Hunter 2 out of 10 in the series. He has also scored a couple of runs. Cobb with a very unique delivery to the plate, one that you just don't see from many other pitchers.
Well, if you really think about it, when David Price goes out there next half inning, I mean, they're kind of similar. I mean, David's feet are a little bit closer together, but you could tell they both were taught by the same guy.
Pop up in shallow right, and it's going to be caught by Logan Forsythe, who goes to short right field. 2 gone. So that'll bring up Cabrera, who's batting with the bases empty. 2 out of 6 in the series. He's been on a bunch of times, though. In fact, he's got 4 walks. 7 times he's been on base in the series.
Miguel Cabrera is not 100%. He's dealing with a couple of different ailments, but yet Joe Madden, the manager of Tampa, is elected to walk Miguel to get to Victor Martinez, and Victor Martinez, who kills Tampa pitching, has made them pay in this series.
Breaking ball from Cobb is strike 1. 2 out, nobody on, just underway here from St. Petersburg. And is grounded foul. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, there's that split changeup that Cobb will throw quite often here today. It's got some nice action, and it tails down and into the right-handed batter. Take a look at this pitch and the action on it. Miggy might want to go put that little protective device on he wears every now and then against a sinker baller to protect his ankle against hitting foul balls off his legs.
That might come in handy today. As he rolls one foul, 0-2, the count stays.
I was talking to Dave Clark last night at the hotel, and he was wondering what we were saying about the fact that he sent Miggy all the way from home plate, from first base on that double down the line by Victor, because Miggy is ailing. But he said, I had to do it. We've been struggling to score runs. I just had to send him.
Well, no doubt, and he scored with ease. I mean, sometimes you just have to be aggressive. Dave Clark certainly is that. There's another foul back out of play. So Cabrera hanging tough here with 2 outs. Should he reach? Last night's offensive star Victor Martinez waiting on deck.
All strikes thrown so far by Cobb. 7 pitches. He hasn't missed the strike zone with any of them.
And again the 0-2. That one bounced in. 1-2 the count on Cabrera. Well, Cobb's been on a roll. He has allowed 2 or fewer runs in 7 consecutive starts. He is pitching his best baseball of the season right now, and his ERA is just a shade over 3. Here's the 1-2. And again, it darts low. Cabrera lays off. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
One thing about Miguel and also Victor Martinez, very seldom do they leave the strike zone. There are situations where they will swing at a bad pitch, but for the most part, Miguel and Victor, they're going to make you throw the ball over the plate.
Now the 2-2. That is lifted in the air and hit deep into right field. Backing up to the warning track is Zobrist to make the catch. Tigers go 1-2-3 in the first inning. David Price will make his way out to the mound as we go to the bottom of the first. The first inning received a standing ovation from the Tampa Bay Rays fans for all that he has done here for the Rays. So Price will go to work here against his former teammates. Presented by the Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Their lineup looks like this: Jennings, Zobrist, and Geyer in the top. Zobrist doing well this year against the Tigers. Longoria, Myers, and Sean Rodriguez in the middle. Escobar, Casale, and Forsythe. Your bottom 3 today for Joe Madden's Rays. David Price, presented by Family Heating, Cooling, and Electrical.
And David Price was the best pitcher in Tampa Bay Rays history. There's no doubt he knows the team he's going up against. He knows their strengths and their weaknesses. The biggest challenge for him this afternoon is keeping his emotions in check after being traded from Tampa to Detroit just 3 weeks ago.
As David put it earlier, facing your friends is no fun, and he's going to have to do that today.
He said it's going to be difficult for him not to